Okay. I get a lot of comments about hop-up. What is hop-up? What does it do? You know, that kind of thing. Well, this is the barrel from my M16, and just to let you know, all good airsoft guns will come with hop-up unless otherwise noted. It is a very useful tool. You pretty much need it. What hop-up does is that there's a rubber bucking in here, which I will show you, that is pressed down by a little lever to make that has contact points on the BBs, which when fired puts backspin on the BB and theoretically will make it spin backwards, keep going and rising through the air. Now it doesn't just go up like this unless you want it to. Most of the time it's just to keep a flat trajectory to, I don't know, maybe you can get it going real far. Sniper rifles, you need more advanced bucking, but real rifles like this just kind of like this. And it's meant just to keep to make range go farther and for steadier trajectory. This is your basic hop-up, plastic hop-up housing on your on your standard brass barrel. To get it, what a hop-up bucking looks like is a lot like this. Now my M16 is broken, so I have no need for the hop-up bucking right now because it's bad. This is your hop-up bucking. Okay. Now what happens is there's a little a little notch in here that presses down on the BB. But that is pressed down because there's a little arm right here pressing down on a piece of rubber or plastic, which then pushes down on this. But that nub is really hard to get out, or really hard to get back in, so I'm not going to do that. But that's your basic hop-up assembly. Now, this is basically just what your hop-up is. And barrels range anywhere from 6.00, which is pointless in my opinion, to 6.1, which is horrible. Because the diameter of the BB is about 5. There's no problem. Because since the diameter of the BB is about 5.98 to 6 millimeters, you're wanting the tightest possible seal on the barrel to get maximum FPS. And I don't send bad comments, oh, you're not putting it on right. Yes, I understand that. I'm just trying to get this back on for right now. Okay, that's just going to have to wait. Okay, so it's an ingenious system that a lot of guns have, unless it's like a Taniakova twist barrel, which to my understanding are no longer in production. They put a spin on it like an actual bullet, but had to be used with low velocities. Okay, next subject is velocity. Most cheap spring guns will shoot anywhere from 250 to maybe 320 with 0.20 gram BB. Most of them say, oh, well, they shoot 350. Yes, but that is with a 0.12 gram BB. I'm pretty sure the lightest possible BB you can have, and they're pointless. If you always getting chrono readings, make sure it's with a 0.2 gram BB. This gun shoots about 250 with a .2. This gun shoots about 312 with a .2. The gas and spring. But your higher quality guns are most likely going to shoot harder, or really high quality guns usually shoot lower for you to upgrade to your specifications, because most of them are made in other countries with different laws than the U.S. And this is about U.S., not other countries. This is the rules for here. But sniper rifles, in my opinion, should be anywhere from 400. The minimum is 400, and the maximum probably 550, and that's with a .20. Assault rifles, if you're a DMR, designated marksman, or a DM, designated marksman, you're going to want probably in the 400, 450 mark. Regular should be anywhere from 330 to 400 with a .25 or .2, whichever one. You don't want to be shooting too hot. And another gun that I do not have is a squad automatic weapon, which is basically an M249 SAW, M240, 50 BMG, if anyone has one of those. But they are just basically able to lay down as much fire as humanly possible at any given time, so that you can provide cover for your squad to go back, fall back. Okay, now a little bit on each different type of gun. In my opinion, first I'm going to talk about pistols. In my opinion, pistols are not necessary for airsoft. I think everyone should have one because I think they're really cool, because it's a functioning replica that, I mean, if you don't use for airsoft, you can always use for a prop as a movie thing, because it actually goes back pretty fast, and it's not loud, and it's got a little kick, but nothing like a real one. But pistols, you really have no use to just dead weight. The chances of you actually using your pistol in a game is slim to none, unless you absolutely need it, except if you are a sniper, then a pistol is recommended for minimum engagement distance, which I will get into later. Pistols, they're okay. Their maximum range, probably maybe 100 feet, is your best bet for choose what you want to be able to hit a man-sized target. They can go farther and more accurately, but that's probably the benchmark for what you want. And you don't have them shooting too hot because they're meant for close quarters combat and last resort. Okay, next, sniper rifles. Everybody who ever gets into airsoft, in my opinion, wants to be a sniper at some point in their life. Some people will argue this, other people will say that's true, but that's just my opinion. Sniping just has that mystique that movies give them. Most people don't understand what a sniper actually does, and they think, oh, well, I've got a big, powerful rifle, so I'm just going to be able to go out and shoot everybody and get kills all over the place. And no, that's not true. A sniper role in airsoft is either reconnaissance, which basically means to go out, find somebody you're looking for, get intel on them, or find a base or something like that, just get intel and bring back. You could be a squad sniper, which is basically you're providing sniper support for a squad or bigger movement of men. And one of the things that most people don't think about is when you're an airsoft sniper and you want to be effective as a dedicated sniper, you're going to be alone by yourself. If you don't have a spotter, you're going to be just alone and sitting around for hours, maybe. I mean, depending on how long the game is, you could be sitting around for hours just waiting for one shot. And most people don't understand that until they get in, of how boring that is. They just think, oh, well, I'm just going to run around and shoot people. No, you have to hide, you have to make sure you're not seen, and stuff like that. Now, this is just with the sniper. This is not with the designated marksman. That is a later topic. But sniper, I just don't think many people get what that is. So if you really want to, I suggest you play with fully automatic guns or guns like that, to where you get used to playing and you have more experience in what you're doing. Because sniping, to upgrade your gun, when I was planning to upgrade this gun, my total outcome was going to be a really high rate. I mean, upgrading your gun, besides the price of the gun, is going to cost you at least $400, $500, $600 for a spring, just to upgrade internal strength, power, and accuracy, which is accuracy is increased by a better barrel, which is tighter, creating better air seal, and so that it's not bouncing down the barrel like a musket would, because it is smooth bore. But that's basically it. Snipers range anywhere from the range that they can shoot accurately. I'd say minimum is, my standard for minimum sniper engagement is I have to be able to hit a man-sized target at 250 feet. That's a lot. That's actually more like my maximum, but it's a lot farther than most people think it is. 200 feet is probably more realistically what I'm shooting at people regularly. 300 feet, it's possible. I can't do it with this rifle. It's barely upgraded, but people do